point, AFR Talk. Here's that story. Michelle Obama presents course Supermarket Shopping 101. Every First Lady got to have a cause. And, they accuse us of being these moralistic Victorian prudes. We're the ones that are the moralists. We're the Victorians. We're the prudish ones. We're the puritanical ones. But they're the ones that are telling students how many calories they can have in their lunch. They're the ones that are telling students they can't have sugar in their sodas. They can't have salt in their food. They've got to have vegetables and fruit. I mean, who are the moralistic Victorian prudes here? And here is Michelle Obama's novice tips. Steer clear of the cookie, snack, and soda aisle. So I ask you, who is the moralistic Victorian prude here? It is Michelle Obama and the tyrants on the left. Now, I have had this story in a stack here for about a week, and this goes back. I just told you that story about that boycott, these students walking out on the school lunches. 70% of them said, we can't eat this stuff. It tastes like dry roll. Tastes like sheetrock. We can't eat this stuff. And here's Michelle Obama a week ago getting ready to roll this out, talking about how exciting the changes were that were going to come to school cafeterias. Ms. Obama said, quote, when our kids spend so much of their time each day in school, and when many children get up to half their daily calories from school meals, it's clear that we as a nation have a responsibility to meet as well. And catch this, we can't just leave it up to the parents. That's Michelle Obama. We don't trust you, parents. We believe if it's up to you, your kids are going to starve to death, or you're going to feed them all kind of junk food that'll wreck their health and make them obese for the rest of their lives. We do not trust you, parents. Who are the moralistic, tyrannical, Victorian prudes? And here's that story about elementary students in Fairfax County, Virginia. They are required to select a serving of fruit or vegetables as part of their lunch. And if they don't, they have to pay a fine. They got to pay more for lunch if they pick the wrong items on their tray. So, oh man, so that's what's going on in the school lunch deal. And then maybe you saw this story from Oregon. I don't even go into the details here, but here's a principal of a school in Oregon said that if you refer to peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, that's racist, because not everybody comes from a culture where they eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So enough of that foolishness. Now, Rick Santorum said something at the Values Voter Summit. Amy grabbed clip 11. Said something at the Values Voter Summit. Basically, he said that smart people are never going to vote for us. Now, what he meant by that is people who are arrogant, stuffed shirt elitists, people that think they're the smartest people in the room. They think they're smarter than you. They think they're smarter than me. They think that they know so much better about life that they ought to be able to make all of these really important decisions for us, like what our kids eat at school. They feel they're smarter. We can't leave it to parents. Michelle Obama said it. We don't trust you. We don't think you're smart enough, moms and dads, to figure out what you're... I mean, I cannot tell you how insulted I am by that, and I think every parent in America should be outraged and insulted right out of your socks by what Michelle Obama thinks of you. She thinks you're not smart enough to figure out how to feed nutritional meals to your kids. I mean, the level of contempt and arrogance and elitism is off the charts. And here's Andrea Mitchell, NBC News. She says, hey, you're looking for elitist, stuffed shirt, arrogant, smart people? Count me in. Let's listen.
And Alice, I wanted to play a little bit of Rick Santorum, the man you used to work with, as well as working, with, of course, with Michelle Bachmann at the Values Voters Weekend. This is what he had to say about us.
We will never have the media on our side, ever, in this country. We will never have the elite, smart people on our side, because they believe they should have the power to tell you what to do.
What does he mean by the elite, smart people? I think I should plead guilty.
Oh, so Andy Mitchell says, yeah, I'm one of those people that Rick Santorum was talking about. I believe I know better than you. I should be able to run your life. I should be able to make decisions for every part of your life because you are not as smart and brilliant and educated and arrogant and elitist as I am. I mean, I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, that just nauseates me to a level that you would not believe. Now, I want to turn our attention here to the issue of what's going on with Islam in the Middle East. And, what we need to understand is that this whole thing in the Middle East, this whole thing in the Islamic world is about